KBA way, if you will. Winningest head coach in program history. Deans attacks, and we got our first points.
That's where KKD.
Lead feed to Scott, one dribble, yes.
Court offense, but full court offense getting all. Coach Yo from Ole Miss, and she said sometimes in big games in the past.
Todd Williams open for a long two in the came in a couple moments ago as well.
Ole Miss is starting to find their flow. You can tell on the offensive side they've got a much better rhythm.
One of the vets in the program as well. Keeps the pivot foot and banks it in. Locked. Here's Filia for three. Yes, that one rolls through.
Layla Filia able to step right into that shot and knock it down. Now they have to get stops on this end. That's not going.
But it really is neat to see them here. There's a nice drive and attack and a score.
Look at Ole Miss. This is a team that can break you down one-on-one. So sitting in a stance, getting stops on this end to win. She's an ultimate competitor. She loves great skill set. I mean, averaging 10 points, 5 rings down the floor. There's going to be a lot of eyes on her with KKD's help.
And this is just her 6th game in the Ole Miss uniform. Nice off when it comes to her scoring. Brett, contested jumper, nails the three.
We talked about high hands, high contest, right where she needs to be. Something she's developed during her time at Ole Miss. Really impressive.
She had the double-double yesterday, a pair of double-doubles in this tournament, and expectations for this veteran. All-conference performer a year ago.
Could make the all-defensive team. She's a player that could be first-team all-SEC, high goal.
3 other sequences where that size and length have affected shots at the rim. Avilash, yeah, underneath. Ole Miss, so the Rebels have something here with a few seconds left.
Ole Miss caught a break on that possession.
Now, and they get to inbound here in the front court.
And
they're making Rita Igbokwe. Oh, yeah. Again, of course, on the men's side, Villanova, UNC, Arkansas, among others. That tournament's program's over here. Oh, the Euros.
Maddie Scott's helping on that low post. Crockett can cut to the high post and get high-low.
Davis swings in rhythm. So Davis with 4. 11-point game. We're getting close. 2 seconds to shoot. Crockett's got to hoist it up. Banks it in.
Getting the ball into the paint. So many good things happen when the ball gets in the paint. Not just layups or getting.
She came down, just planted her left foot, and went to the ground immediately. Davis, the fall away. That's pure.
A nice job by Hobbs getting the defensive rotation. Goes over. Her momentum continues taking her forward. That's where Davis can just hop on 2 feet.
They get possession back. 33 on the timer, but 20 on the shot clock. Going to work. Off balance, straight away. Not injury. She's on the bench. Not on the floor now. Williams turn. And there's Madison Scott on the attack. The foul. Count it. And the basket goes.
Her ability to get to the free throw line is made up for it.
And her breakout season was a year ago. She averaged close to 72 in a round of 32. Meanwhile, Marquisha Davis just picked up her 3rd foul. Out there right now, it's a 7-point game for Michigan. Todd Williams lays it up and in. 23. Add another.
Had the opportunity to put 2 on the board, and look how quickly Madison Scott gets the ball. Position for Williams to be in anytime.
Oh, we could check the ESPN bet. Tennessee continues this just.
I've liked what I've seen so far.
Here's a clean look. Michigan needs that one in a big way. Scott with the handles, crossover, pulls up and banks it in.
The high elevation contested shot is tough.
There's a difficult one. Now, Coach Yo talks a lot about the depth too. So in a game where Deans. Hansen fell. Avilash into the paint, banks it in.
Yesterday, because you
17-9 in this 3rd quarter. You know, they had scored 16 points in that game yesterday against Arizona in the first half, I should say.
Taking defense, missed field goals, turning it into,
if you will, in program history. They've gotten 5 straight turns. Bounce pass. Todd Williams, no, 1 second. Layup is good. Singleton puts Ole Miss ahead by 18. 3 seconds to shoot. Scott, it's a long 2, and she buries down to the Bahamas. Early fourth quarter, Michigan needs some sort of a surge. Stones the program after last season. Leah Brown, Emily Kaiser, they both graduated, ran out of eligibility.
Worked her way back through. Was to be given credit. You have to give her credit because that's a situation that could be.
Julia cut off by Todd Williams. Hobbs wants it and connects.
That's a great catch and shoot by Hobbs.
Collins, the response, and it falls through. Nice. Hobbs that time off out for a moment.
Yeah, it did.
20-point game here. You just saw the men's bracket. Felia. It has been one of the signature holiday tournaments in college hoops for years. And just about 10 days from today, they have their SEC ACC Challenge game against a very good and ranked Louisville team to be a team that will be a problem again in the SEC. They finished 4th a year ago. Williams hustling. They're certainly on the verge of not just the title, but wins in this tournament against Arizona. Any program, a huge bump. Confidence, courage, etc. Sometimes after halftime. Felia is now at.
I think it's huge. Well, one, not just that they won the championship game, but
back to their head coach's homeland and wins the battle for Atlantis. 3 days and 3 wins, and they cap it.
Too much on both sides of the ball.